Hi guys, it's time for another Hot Toys review. I know it's been some time since I've done a video, but this one's a really special one. These are a couple of figures I've been wanting for quite some time now. These aren't actually mine though. I was kindly lent these from my friend Chris, who got these really quickly, I think from overseas in Hong Kong. And he said to me, do you have these figures yet? And I said no, but I've got them on pre-order. And he said, I'll lend them to you if you want to get a review in early. And I said, oh, that'd be fantastic, thank you very much. So a big thank you to Chris, it's much appreciated, mate. I really can't thank you enough for doing this for me. As you see, I've got Han and Chewie in the classic pose here. That it's sort of like a press release photo that they had. And I just was out of interest whether I could get this pose done right or not. And they both stand up pretty well with it. I'm going to go into more detail in each figure in just a second. But there's been some controversy about Chewie. I have to say, in hand, he looks absolutely fantastic. There's been some dodgy photos that have been doing the rounds when he first came out. But with enough, brushing and futzing, as they call it in the collecting world, if you mess around with the hair and brush the hair in certain places, you'll get him looking really good. And it's just I'll go into a bit more detail, but there's just certain things that can let it down a bit if you don't brush it in the right way. But I just want to show him off just in this pose, and I'm just so happy that Hot Toys are really going to town on Star Wars, and especially A New Hope. And we've also now got other figures coming out from I think it's Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I think Boba Fett is from Return of the Jedi, which is really cool. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing what else they're going to be bringing out in the near future. So let's have a look at each figure individually. Now here's Chewbacca, a bit of a close-up. I'm going to tease the hair a little bit more and show you, basically, I've got his head pointed down. As I said, a lot of people have been bothered by the muzzle area. Some say it's a bit like a coconut coming out there a little bit, but there have been fixes for that. Now the hair under the chin is slightly stuck under there. You can tease that out and bring it out so he has less of a chin underneath, which it makes it more film accurate. And you get a little brush, or a little comb should I say, this thing here that you can use to tease the hair and mess around with the hair. Comes with his bandolier, which has ammo that you can remove, and or ammo belt if you want to call it that. He's got his bowcaster here. Another little bit of information: Chewbacca is left-handed. He's a famous left-hander, so the trigger hand is left-handed, and you'll see that in probably one of their most famous shots where Han's shooting with his blaster and Chewie's got his bowcaster in his hand, and you can hook the bowcaster over his shoulder. He's got a little satchel over here as well. But for a figure, that is covered in hair, it's not really common for Hot Toys to do this. They've done it before with the Planet of the Apes figures. I think they've done a fantastic job with it. I think it looks a lot better than what I originally thought it would when I first saw the pictures. Even I was like, oh dear, this isn't good. But as soon as I got him out the box, I was thought, wow, fantastic. And even my wife commented, she said, oh, how fantastic he looked. I'll give you a height comparison. You sort of saw it earlier on, but he is very tall, but he does fit in the Detolf, if you're worried about that. He comes with 2 pairs of hands, 2 trigger hands, and that's one there. Well, I've got one flat, as you see. The right hand is flat, and that's the other trigger hand, and the other flat hand. He comes with a headset. Now, bit of a dilemma here because I didn't get the boxes with these figures, so I had 2 headsets here, if you can see, and one's that side, and one's the other side. And I was looking at reference photos to think which one belonged to who. In the cockpit, actually, Han and Chewie both have their headsets that side, and I think this is the one that comes with the Chewie figure. Han only has the mouthpiece going this side when he's shooting the TIE fighters with the cannon in the Millennium Falcon. So it might be where Hot Toys decided to put it this side for Han Solo. But in the cockpit, they both have their headsets and mouthpiece going this side, so I assume this is Chewie's. Just want to show you a little bit more detail of his weapon. Really well made, looks fantastic. And yeah, great accessory. Also, here's his stand. It's pretty much a standard with the Star Wars figures, or at least the New Hope ones anyway. And Han has exactly the same stand as this. Just going to show you all the profiles, the side profiles, and what he looks like from the back too. So as you can see, they're not standing on stands, and shows you how much taller he is than Marty McFly. And I've brought Indy down for obvious reasons, so you can have a bit of a comparison, especially as this sculpt is very controversial. Compare him to the new Harrison Ford sculpt that Hot Toys have done, which I'll show you in just a second. But yeah, as you can see, he's pretty tall, but he will fit in that Detolf. So here's Han Solo. I've got him on his stand. He comes with quite a few more accessories than Chewie, which is understandable, especially when you get the special edition. And I think this time they pretty much nailed Harrison Ford's likeness. I'm surprised actually there's still controversy in the fact that people don't think he looks like Harrison Ford. In my opinion, definitely, especially in hand when you look at him and you scrutinize him. And I understand the controversies over the Indy figure, but like when I compared them, I was like, oh gosh, yeah. Now I see what certain people mean, whereas the other sculpt was slightly off. And this one is pretty much a lot closer to the actor. I mean, they got like, I'll just go into his facial features. They've got like the slight bend on his nose slightly goes over to one side. They've got the of course the scar, the famous scar on his chin. And I think they've pretty much, whoops, I think they've pretty much, oh dear, come on, please focus. I think they've pretty much nailed the likeness there of Han Solo, or Harrison Ford. I will go and compare him to the Indy figure in just a second. The outfit looks great. I think some people aren't happy with the boots. They're okay. They do allow for a lot of, you know, good poses because they're so soft. The material is such a soft material. It allows for some really good poses, and doesn't, you know, they're not like stiff and hard, so you can't put the legs in certain positions. So that's the plus side of them. And I mean, the belt looks great and everything. It's got a bit of foam on the side there because this accessory clips on, this accessory here, sorry, clips onto it. Yeah, I can't wait to get hold of my one. I think it's a great looking figure. So the special edition comes with the Stormtrooper blaster, as you can see, and you take this belt off if you want that A New Hope look, where they've just got out of their Stormtrooper outfits, they've just got out of the trash compactor, and they're just wearing the Stormtrooper belts. So you're getting one with the Luke Skywalker one as well, but Han has one. And just take the other belt off, and just with some Velcro there you can attach the belt to the figure, and you've got a holster for the weapon as well. Only comes with the special edition and the exclusive for Sideshow. Same with the Luke Skywalker. His headpiece comes off, his hairpiece should I say, and there's another hairpiece here which allows you to put on the headphones. I'll just show you that in a second. There you go, ready for when he's in the cockpit, because they are bringing out a Millennium Falcon cockpit that you can buy to put them in. If my if my voice is a bit trembly, it's because I'm actually in a crouch position at the moment. So I suppose that's where my yoga comes in handy, to get into these, be able to crouch down and film these figures. There you go, that's the headset. Okay, so let's have a look at his face all the way round, his profiles. And the back of the hair looks really good. You can't see any joins or anything from the hairpiece. That's the back. That's his jacket from the back. So I just want to show you a closer up of his weapons. That's his blaster, the Stormtrooper blaster. My camera keeps going out of focus today, it's really annoying. You get some hands with him, a lot of cockpit hands. You can see them all there. And you get some, I assume that Chris gave me all the hands. That's the other two hands that you get with him, as well as the ones you can see here on the figure. So let's see how he compares to the Indiana Jones figure, and as you can see, it's without a doubt that's the winner on the right hand side. I think there's just a better flesh tone on this character. His face is slimmer. Just the paintwork, the paint job on it is you know, pretty much matches the actor. I think the flesh tone on it, I think the face is a bit too fuller on this. I mean, there are some similarities. They got the nose and everything right. When Arnie Kim sculpted this, he got the nose and everything right, and certain features about Indy, but the lips aren't as full on this one. And you know, I've seen this you know, painted up, and you know, I can see, you know, Indiana Jones in this, but I also see the criticisms as well. But as a representation of the Indiana Jones character, I was still happy with this at the time. But Hot Toys have gone back and they've pretty much, you know, captured the actor's likeness spot on with this one. So, sorry Indiana Jones, I still like you. I still think you're, you know, you are what you are. You're a great Indiana Jones figure, but your likeness of Harrison Ford is now, especially, and he's taller as well. I think this is a better body for the character. I don't know if he put any muscle on. He still looked quite, you know, sort of athletic build when he did Raiders. So I think the true type body on this one is more representative of Harrison Ford at that age. So clear winner, A New Hope Han Solo. So that's Han and Chewie. You have to keep teasing with Chewie's hair, as I said, to just get it right. And you know, now and then a hair might come out of place. So keep the brush handy or the comb handy just to tidy it up a little bit. Really good height comparison, I think, between the two characters. Chewie's not too tall or too short. I think they got him just right in the height comparison, especially with Han Solo. And I think Hot Toys did a great job with both figures. You know, if I actually had them and owned them now, I'd be, I mean, over the moon. But I'm still really happy that, you know, I've got a great friend. You know, I've actually got quite a lot of people on Facebook that are really good people, and you know, there's been other people that helped me out in the past, and Chris has been a really good friend to me and helped me out in the past. So big thank you to you, mate. I'm very appreciative of, you know, you lending me these figures to review. I can't thank you enough. And Hot Toys, you're doing a great job, I think. Well, I just can't wait to see what the other Star Wars figures are going to look like. Ben Kenobi, Darth Vader, and Luke and Leia as well. Leia, the preview pics of Leia, it basically looks like they got the actress and just shrunk her into 1/6 size, you know. Of course, when she was 19 years old when she played Leia back then. But yeah, absolutely great looking figures, fantastic. And I hope you enjoyed my review. I know I'm a little bit rusty, I haven't done this for a while, but thanks for watching, guys, it's much appreciated. And I'll see you later.